You overthinking again? Same. If you're an introvert or a shy human, come join us.
We're learning to grow and take up space. We're your hosts. I'm Kay.
And I'm Em. Welcome, everyone. This is episode 35, and today we're going to go over our actual challenges. If you're just tuning in, we usually set ourselves a good challenge that will help us heal in real time, and we present receipts. Well, just a disclaimer, I am terribly sick right now, so I might not be entirely present in the episode. Please forgive me. No, but also Kay isn't feeling her best, so just give us a little lenience. We showed up and we're doing this challenge. So, yay.
Yeah, so today is the receipt part of it, or receipts, funny word. Anyway, so yeah, and as you all may recall, we challenged ourselves to expand on the podcast because this is part of our healing journey and we are learning to shoot our shot, ask for the things we want, and kind of see where that takes us because that's kind of new for us, especially with careers. That kind of got us wondering. Our question for this episode is asking enough even if nothing comes from it? And for us to answer that, as usual, we are going to tell you the details of our challenge.
So, our plan was to reach out to 4 companies that we pretty much align with and that have helped us in our healing journey. And we thought that it was a great
That we
idea.
use.
Yeah, that we use. And we thought it would be a really good idea to see if they wanted to do some sort of partnership because, for our little community here, for you guys, I feel like the products that we're, using would be helpful for you guys too.
Yep. And as you all know, part of growing in any space, anything that you love to do, like ideally you want to be able to make a living out of it. And this is part of it. But along with that, we want to collaborate with companies that we believe in, that align with our morals, that align with our goals, that are just very much in alignment with what we are about in this podcast. With that said, so we started off figuring out what companies to reach out to. For us, narrowing down the companies was a bit of a challenge because at first we kind of thought, oh, this outreach to companies that we would love to use. But then we kind of brainstormed and figured, well, why don't we just go for the products that we already use and love and that truly do help us feel rejuvenated from all this emotional processing that we're doing.
Yeah, the journey and finding those companies and just doing all the research and finding out like who are we supposed to email or even thinking about like how to proceed with this was was a challenge in itself because obviously there is no like well there might be a manual but we don't know to follow through on how to outreach to companies. So again, we did a lot of brainstorming and it took us a couple of days to actually get set up to send those emails.
Yeah, it took us quite a while to draft an email because we were just second guessing how we, one, explain what our podcast is about in little words, how we like introduce ourselves, which if you have been listening to us, introductions are tough. And
Mhm.
um and lastly, like how do we ask for a collaboration? How do we ask companies to partner with us? That was just such a foreign concept. All right, hey everybody. It is 4:44 p.m. Eastern Time and it's March 23rd. So Em and I are working right now on sending the emails to the companies for our challenge to see if they want to collaborate. And honestly, we're feeling a little blah about it. Let's have Em tell you how she's feeling.
Yeah, so hi guys. I guess this is the first time that we're doing joint receipts.
Yeah.
But yes, we are definitely kind of in a tough week, if you can say that. So we're kind of like pushing through, but regardless of that, we chose 4 companies that we're going to reach out to.
Yeah, they are all companies that we have used, that we really, really like, and that fall into our little introverted, shy, overthinking
Yeah.
little lives. So that's what we're going to do. We'll check back in because right now we are drafting up the email, and yeah,
As we
we'll
speak.
yes, literally.
Yeah.
So we'll be back. But we finally came up with an email. We ran it by AI to make sure we got all the grammar correct and all of that. And we sent it off.
Yes, we did.
So, what we quickly realized is that working on these emails is very personal to us and that it does take quite a while, especially because we're new to it. So the 4 company goal that we had, we didn't meet that. We only reached out to 1 out of the 4, but we said to each other that we're still going to complete this challenge, but it's just going to take us more time, and that's okay. All right, so I am going to hit record. How you feeling? Ready to go?
Yeah, just send it. I'm over it. Just send it.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Send.
I can't. Okay. Now I'm feeling all of the post embarrassment and shame. I just, bleh.
It's fine. It's whatever. It just got sent.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go overthink on this for a little bit. And yeah, we will catch you all during the episode when we, recap everything. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. 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 Bye.
We're probably thinking like 1 email a week. We have 3 more weeks to go, and we'll update when we send the other 3 at the end of that too. Yeah. Do you wanna talk about how you felt sending the email?
I don't think I felt anything major while sending the email because it wasn't like a tangible thing yet. So I guess it was okay. Um, I guess the hardest part was just like coming to like a decision of what type of email to send in the end.
Yeah, so I definitely felt very uncomfortable while we were getting ready to send the email. If you are like us and you grew up as an overthinker and shy, I think with shy people, you mainly tend to not ask for what you want. And we really want to work with this company. So it was us kind of putting our shyness to the side and being direct. And then also overthinking, like, what are they going to think? They're going to think we suck. They're going to think, like, who are they to ask us to work with us? Like,
Mhm.
all of these overthinking thoughts here on my end. But we sent it and it was fine. I didn't turn into fire, I didn't explode, so I realized it is okay to ask for what you want.
Yeah, and then for the results, like there's not much of a result to inform about, but we did get an email back the next day that is like an open communication on something further. I still feel like that's a form of result, right?
Yeah, so I would say that getting an acknowledgement of our email is some sort of result, and, we clearly did not expect to hear anything back, like literal crickets, that's what we were expecting. So just an acknowledgement felt nice, and if anything comes from that, we'll keep you all posted. But this kind of leads us to our question. Do you feel like asking is enough, even if nothing comes from it?
I feel like me before would be like, no, it's not enough. But me right now is maybe yes, because you'll never know. I mean, there's always a 50-50 chance, right? And like, what's the worst that can happen? They say no. I
Hmm.
mean, also, like, it depends on the thing that you're asking, of course. But I think in this instance, it's probably okay.
Yeah, and for me, I do think that it is enough because the more that we ask, the more confident we become in asking and advocating for ourselves, in speaking up for our desires, our wants, and sending that email, even though I felt very like embarrassed immediately after. And I think you can hear me yelling in the receipt, but or squeaming. What's that word? Squeamish or screeching
Squealing?
or
Are you squealing?
squealing? Like, I don't know. Okay, well, you could just hear me, let's say, yelping. I don't know. But after the fact, after my nerves came down, my nervous system regulated, I was like, you know what? good for you, okay? You did this difficult thing, you asked for something that is really like a long shot, but why not? And not expecting anything, and now that we just got an acknowledgement, I mean, that feels great, and I think that just goes to show that w what M said, you never know unless you ask, and let's not always, like, assume it's always gonna be a no, because sometimes you will be surprised.
So, yeah, I mean, don't be afraid. Well, actually, feel however you want to feel, but after you feel it, move on. Like, it's time to start betting on yourself. And that's what we're doing right now. So, if you have any stories or anything that you want to share with us, let us know. I mean, we're an email away or a comment away, and we can support each other.
Yeah. I second that. Please ask for what you want. You'll never get what you want if you don't ask for it. Well, okay, there's a rare chance you might, but that's rare, okay? So ask for what you want. You never know, you might get it. And of course, we post episodes on Sundays, so check us out then. And I hope you all have a great weekend. Next episode will be out next Sunday, and we are going to be getting together in person. So we're gonna do some sort of special episode, if you want to call it that. We
Yeah.
don't know what it's gonna be about yet, but join us for that. And of course, don't forget, we're rooting for you. Bye.
Bye, guys.